And we are up in the sky, we move it like this, there we go. Little visual thing. What's that little visual thing here going? I'm gonna keep it for 1 second here, just so you see how the... Because we're gonna take a look at the artillery in a moment anyways. So you get some artillery cam for a second while I do the thingy, because I think my mods are all asleep. There we go. Bop. Bop. Which side is going to win? There we go. Just so you have something for the people that bent. I'll gamble a bit. Canton. There we go. And it's gonna be a match of HLL. There we go. Of allies against DC Axis. There we go. We're gonna run this for, let's say 20 minutes. There we go. Start prediction. There we go. That's that. Lovely. So they have some fun. People that sacrifice themselves, always fun, always good. Double defense layer. Ooh, okay. And we'll go on the other side as well, just to see how the production is. Oh, at the side. I'm at a bad angle. There we go. Oh, at the side of the railway causeway, aka the cheese side. How is that German cheese gonna stay up here and work? Wait, am I a fool? Wait, what? I was saying, where is everybody? Oh yeah, because I'm in the wrong area. Ha! Okay. Now that is one sassy Wakanda. Also, let me just check one thing, because we need to have that as well on, because the video always keeps messing up in these kind of things. I don't see them. I would like to see where the initial start is. Some have people over here as well. Okay. I imagine one little shell hitting this area. So filled with joy and fun. And the convoy starts. The convoy is on the run. I knew I should start with the DC boys here. The convoy is on the run. There we go, kids. Yeah, the convoy is on the run. Convoy is on the run. Rocket being shelled. That is silly rocket. They can't be even there yet. The convoy is a bit spread out. Rival still alive. Lovely. Convoy doing the magics here. No more shots from the other side. It's a bumpy ride, but they're taking it. Lovely, lovely. Spreading out, spreading out. Canal Crossings is being touched. Some shots on buildings. Some inner city. Well, it's inner city. Some green area fights in the mainland. Making their way. Rockets flying as well. Too low though. Bit of a hand of troops in the north for CHMA, and at the moment this looks like a very cheesy point. Having a recon tank here as well. Rockets flying. These boys know how to play the game. And at the moment, this is gonna go to DC for just from the map control right now, just from the points they have spread out. They're just standing down there on that side. They're also in the north. These boys have been smart. They have spread out all the way. Are now filling the front line. Brave little trooper there. I have seen before on a lovely tank expedition on Remagen before. And DC slowly starting to capture. Rockets hitting the area here. I might actually move that camera a bit more. Why is my camera so extreme? There we go. That's better. Why is my camera so wibbly? What's going on? But you can see it at the moment. It's a slow capturing progress, but it's like progress of capturing. Okay, something is 1 second. Sorry, I'm sorry about that, but something is weird with the mouse. There we go. Just back and forth for once. Okay, slightly better. I don't know what that was. It was some kind of thingy. If you have not noticed it, DC is all over the place. The rats have entered the area here. With flares coming up. And other fun things. Little close combats also in the city. Pang pang, killing everybody. Maximus here. Also doing his best, but I would like to show you the big front line, but there is nothing. There's a bit of a fight going up in the north, but the rest is just DC bodies in the area. You can't throw a stone not hit in DC unit here at this point. I mean, look at this. That is pretty rad. That is pretty rad. And I mean rad and red. We're going up in the north. Let me just check on that one, because that might have been Cencorino. That is a Puma. Puma dies against the Steward tank in the north, which could give them a nice bit of a push. Chimera could set something up in the north. If they make it in the north and they go towards the bridge, they could capture it back in a moment. Oh! Not captured yet, and now it's captured. For a second I thought it would be like the moment of coming back for Chimera, but no, they sadly did not make it. Can I just check on one thing though? Of course it's Ruins as always. Can I just check if Ruins already has some DC boys on it? I see Ninja Pulver here making his way through the inner city. And assuming that they send something up like a little clown OP that might become a thing already. You might see a nice moment here with Galrab in the anti-tank. And a nice little ground that tries to go behind the enemy lines. Why is he outside? Oh, he dropped off, okay. And this is Galrab's moment to shine. You sweet, sweet fox, you. What a lovely moment. Captured on Berkham. Ninja Bull was still making his way, still not noticed. Then again, at the moment, they are only on the hardpoint itself, not spread around it. Which is odd, because Chimera was always good with that. At least I heard about it, with spreading out and actually finding people. Well, I might find him in a moment. How is it going on the actual fight over here? There we go. Yeah, that is still a very red point. That is very spread out. DC being the smart boys here, spraying all over the point. Milk and Panic, the only ones left here at the moment. Bang bang. Oh, that was a close one. I would have nearly failed there with too premature shooting. Something like that. So Milk, and this is there with an assault. You might be able to set something up in case you notice that the enemies are around. You might be able to set up a... Uh-oh, or not. No, takes down Steven as well. And that's essentially, it did not kill anybody, but it killed Steven's corpse. So that's a bonus point at least. Even before I get punched. And only Milk is here. Only Milk. Oh, that's yeah. That's a naughty little Milk boy. Speaking of, hi Milk, run Milk. Bye Milk. Milk has gone off, there we go. Chimera still spreading out here, coming from the west side. Trying to come over the open plains of all things. Interesting. Bit cheeky, I mean they have the tank support here. But for how long is the question also. I would like to see how it goes with the inner city. Inner city is in the hand of DC as well. Something's coming down, look at that. And Thorpe is on the hard point, which means they realize that something is off, because that's a very strong chevron that's here. Look at this cheesy boy. Takes down Hidden's. Takes on Heavenly, and that's everybody dead on the hard point. Only 2 people on the hard point, and the hard point is starting to get captured. Well, this is a fun one. Good thing I applied for this one. Okay, spawn wave, there we go. Do you have anything here? There's a garrison here, which Thorpe has not found yet. Yet is the part, though. I thought actually making his way inside the buildings. Okay, I thought he would have gone for a bit of a north push. And now the first people from the first Chimera fans are coming in chat. Yeah, Thorpe, you might want to go back there. That is a dangerous area. I see Minty Potato and others at the moment happy that the Chimera is playing. That is very loud. Let me just lower this a bit. There we go. They might not find it so happy because at the moment the initial capture went to DC. Oh my god, there's still... Sam also coming in. More people are starting to push the area of ruins. That's not going well. That's not going well. Ruins again, starting to get captured here. Is this gonna be a steamroll? Don't tell me a steamroll. It's Chimera against DC. It's Chimera against DC. There needs to be a longer game here. People have paid good money for this. Wait, what? Wait, what? A little Thorpy. About to do the naughties and kill another person. Doesn't know where the OP is yet, though. Might not hear from the distance here. No, he might get shot in the back in a moment. Oh, sets up a blast charge. Woo, yeah, okay, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Might actually notice. Oh. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Heavenly now going back there, checking the area. Is he gonna check on the thing though? He's not gonna go for a satch. Satchel. Let's see if he reacts to the satchel behind him. Because that is one of the areas they're waiting, they're lying in wait to break through. Heavenly, giant satchel explosion there. DC not putting in though. Then again, I think, yeah, Sam knows that there's an MG there. He knows there's an MG there. But that little door has been opened now from behind. That has opened. That has opened. I'm gonna align it again to the north. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna check it on Sam right now because he's about to march in. He's marching in there, but he's getting killed on the way there already. Little fight sparking out with the one true Bob here. The bobbest of all, and he got bobbed. Yeah, I would say the same, yep. Ninja Pulver here. Taking down Blackjack. Just keep it on. I'm not gonna keep it on individual fights all the time, but I see the play starting to be created here. With people breaking through here. Best thing Hula can do at the moment is slow them down. He's getting a bit cheeky now going front. I would just stay and wait here until my other squad mates are coming here, because this could be a dangerous moment. Can at least slow them down. And he's dead. And now they're gonna proceed and they're gonna charge through. Dangerous, dangerous. Unknown might stop them here, Rhodey as well. But more and more people are making their way southwards. So yeah, this road. Yeah, they have to go through two OPs. It's gonna take a moment. How is it going on the other hand on the attack on Canal Crossing? Somebody died in the church. Little butter dog. Sorry about that. The front line is that's a naughty one. That's a naughty little front line because it's not really existing. At the moment, Chimera is having troubles making a bit of a front line here. They're getting shot from far away. From what I assume Hellfire and others. Little Reibe on the... Now that is core strength. That is just the muscle power you need to have that MG up there. Ne? And just from your sheer shoulder and arm power to stay afloat. Now that is a strong man. There we go. The hardpoint itself is not that defended. Yeah, actually it's alright. We see little Soul Reaper, Alpha Squad, Bleicher Junge, Hellfire, Reiber. That's enough people. That's enough people. Drill. Breakpoint, Winston. There's a few people here on the defense, which are gonna hold this easily on their own. Together with the lovely Panzer IV. Oh, look at this boy. Look at this lovely camouflage boy. I still would like if we get a Stuck at some point. Middle is getting contested. What? Oh, just the people in the sector. Sure. There was the tank. There's the tank. Who is that tank? Phoenix, Mono, and Alex Boss. I'm making the way. I just want to keep it here for a second. Just want to see how many they get. That was nearly a death for Alex Boss. Okay. Go in there again. Yeah, we go. Paramax clearing out the front. One anti-tank is still alive up there. Also one engineer. They're retreating though. Now imagine this was a Stuck. Oh, it would be fun. Oh. And frontline now slowly breaking again. It's gonna be a sad moment. Oh well. Frontline is getting pushed away. Also with Mike Laurie here on the back. Coming from behind. About it, milk. Aligned shots. Nice waiting time. Breathed in. Death out. Speaking of death out, he's dead. Ah. But yeah, more and more people are also starting to lurk behind our friends from Chimera here. And Chimera needs to get their front line sorted. At the moment, they're just rushing over an open area. And they're gonna get completely diminished by this. The northern front is also in shambles at the moment. I'm hoping for Chimera to do some nice little inner city play, hopefully. I mean, that recon tank is potentially sexy with some customs play here. But at the moment, I don't see a big front coming or happening. Wow. And Winston wins that one. Oh! Oh! Gets noticed first, gets shot, kills the first guy, kills the rest of the squad, and takes down the OP. Oh, the rats are strong. The rats are strong. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, come on, Chimera. I want to see something. You're three animals together. You shouldn't be the rat, right? You should come back against the rat here. I mean, nothing is lost, but at the moment DC is, well, dying. Still again. Rocket. But again, you can see it, that the sea front in the north is amazingly strong. They keep the whole north locked up. More core strength, yes. City, at least the what is it called? The cattle crossing. The crossing sides are both defended heavily. Inner city, nothing. Behind, nothing. Completely abandoned the inner city, and now only Butterdog is there from Chimera, nobody else. Chimera could do a nice push in the inner cities, but the inner city is not being pushed except for one guy. Recon tank is doing some recon tanking in the back, okay. And a bit of a fight against you, but I will make a little glimpse because people always like to see it once in a while. I'm gonna take a little glimpse at the artillery situation. Oh, Shazard, cheeky boy, going on that side, not on long range, okay. Defense has not changed that much. Primes up. Grenades. Is Sassy Wakanda gonna get blasted? Nope. But he gets shot. That's also fun. Codex instant reaction, and the Arty snipe gets him. So DC is not really focusing much on having a defense. I mean, the Belgian gate front here is very nice, don't get me wrong, no? But when it comes to actual defense, there's not a lot that you see at the moment. On the other hand, yeah, that Belgian gate is gonna block a lot. On the other hand, oh my god, it's such a long way. Why is it so long? Why is it so long? Jokes, insert here. We got that side. Open planes. Destroyed trucks already. Double lock defense. Middle artillery getting sniper rockets. And the question is, are they gonna alternate it? Are they gonna alternate it? That's the big question right now.
Bergie going professional.
Just... the angle there, look at that. Look at the explosion area Emma hit. Just a slight more oomph and it would have worked. Oh well. Oh well. But I'm gonna go back here in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna go back here because I see some little dots appearing in the south. DC was able to get through that little area we have seen before, and now they are flooding to the south here more and more. I would assume that DC is preparing for a launch in the south. I'm a direct push from Ninja Pulver and others is gonna... Yes, serious. Oh boy. Oh boy. DC is just breaking through the chimeric lines here. Oh no. Also, I think another tank battle was lost, potentially. Hey, T-gun, that's... Really? A T-gun? A T-gun, good, okay. Actually, I might stay here because they might come in here and take that last OP that's standing here.
Yep.
Yeah, garrisons will. Yeah. It's a fight over the little compound Soul Raver. About to. And there could be a Soul Raver taking down the garrison here if he is able to hear it. He is, that's nice. And little sneaky Soul Raver takes down the garrison and wipes all the people in the north together with Laurie here. So we're covering him. McLaurie makes his way towards the double OP, and the double OP is gone. DC storming through the garrison, 2 OPs, and the people that stayed there. Ay, 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 ay. So that side of the river, or the canal, has fallen. Bit of a moment there with Jinx and a brave squad of Chimera soldiers on the hard point. Should get defended easily, though. Little clip in Allah's arm, make their way Electro and Panic as well here. Well, I don't know the garrison situation on the DC side here, and I think, yeah, there's a bit of a garrison down here, 1 OP only. If they make a clown OP, they might have a chance there. Also, I see that the runes are flickering now. I'm just gonna keep it here because I'm getting some information on the side. What is going on? Any issues? No, it's just notice on the sides. Okay, okay, all good. All good, all good. There we go. Okay. That's not working, okay. There we go, let me just do this. I'm sorry. There we go, that's working. I didn't notice that ruins is getting taken. Let me just go over there because that's a bombing run I'm hearing. What's with the defense tonight? Chimera, boys. This was the big match I was promised. No. DC is just pouring in. They cleared the 2 defenders in the hard point and now everybody is pouring in. And they keep pouring in. Series already going for the next point. Those rats are not gonna get blasted out of this. The push there on crossing was potentially nice. But in the end didn't help that much. More people making their way here. This is gonna be awful. Halfway taken. Stalled slightly, slowed down, contested. They're starting to contest. Okay, okay. DC is already spreading out over the ruins, trying to go. They're actually leaving the hard point here. But they have the momentum. They have enough people to make it here. They have enough people to spread out completely. They can't just lock everybody off to actually getting into the hard point. That's the big thing here. They can't just lock everybody out of the hard point. Now this little group, they are able to survive. They could make it in the hard point, got us 3 people each. And could actually do some magic here. That is if they make it in time. Then again, Steven Wazowski are here. So much for that. Okay, Wazowski also down. That could be the turnaround. Yeah, defending. Artillery just hitting artillery hitting always the right person here. Chimera artillery just hitting perfectly each and every one directly. Secret alternating, the whole defense team from DC has been wiped out. Only Sam is left and Sam might get shot in the butt. Might be a grenade for Sam, might react to that though. Where did that grenade go? Went too high? Or too long? And that is teamwork! The tank making him run away and then the grenade already set in place. Now that is a sexy move there. Hyaron is alive at the moment, Thorpe as well. Some strong boys are coming up from behind here. But so far, Chimera is defending the point. The DC boys that made their way to the front are now slowly retreating, I think. Kinda? No, they're still spreading out everywhere. Okay. They're still trying to wreak havoc in the sides here. Fair enough, fair enough. But as you can see, OP there, OP there. Now I'm looking right now. they have still some spots. They have some thorns in the sides of these lovely people here. And they also have a spawn up there, apparently. Now, Chimera should have no trouble clearing them out here if they commit to the defense, and they need to commit to the defense. I mean, I see a bit of a thing going here with a little bit of a push, clearing out the sides here on the east. That's fine for the hard point. That's fine. But they need to clear out the whole point here. They need to clear out everything here. And as far as I can see, they're trying to set up mostly from the north push and on the hard point itself. South is not getting really cleared out yet. Then again, I see, yeah, they're making their way slowly through here on the south as well. DC again starting to capture here right now. Yeah, and Nvidia is taking down people. As well as Pang Pang. And DC is still capturing the point here, mostly with the people that have still in the point, which count as 30 people. They need to clear out Steven, there we go. They need to clear out Hydron, they need to clear out Sirius here. And they need to also clear out the OP situation, because there's more and more OPs all over the area. There should be one here somewhere. Which I don't see. Am I blind? Where's the... is it... what? Where have they... what? All the follows. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, contested. Nearly a dangerous rocket and the butt of the tank. Who is an attack? Theo Linsk. Ah, who is an attack? And Ganbang! Still losing the hard point here. They need to clear out. They need to defend. Where is everybody? They are spreading out. Ah, Chimera again not focusing on actually defending ruins here. They're defending everything around it. But even the ruins itself, the garrison here is overrun. They need to get their stuff together here. Defending again, good, but they need to clear it out. They need to be sure that all the buildings are clear right now. And what if they don't do that, then this is gonna be a horrible, horrible end for them. They need to clear out the points here. And the problem is that... imagine the logo, the rats are everywhere. There's so many rat holes everywhere. Artillery blasting the inner city. Well, the inner city. The ruin area. Quite a bit. I also know about this point is called ruins, because let's be fair, it's not that ruin heavy, is it? It's like 5 buildings that are ruined. That's it. That's 5 buildings. We have so many more in the city. Why is this point called ruins? Yeah. But anyway, Soul Raver and us are making the way. I actually go on Soul Raver there. He should be fine. There's no leaf in front of him. He should be able to see everything. Quick little explosion there. Jadon also on the main road. Soul about to pop off Jinx. That garrison is still popping out people. Yeah. Sirius now being a cheeky boy. Ah, and that's what you don't want. You don't want to have Sirius see... well, you don't want to have anybody see that thing there. Garrison has been spotted. Actually, has he spotted it? What? He's not focusing on the garrison. What? What is he doing? He's actually going for it. Weird grenade, but sure. No, he is covering that garrison. Okay. Well, he doesn't need to, because it's right now just a blast zone. Just has become a blast zone in this area. And I will go out a bit in the sky just to see what we have on the sides here as well, because there's a lot to cover here. Like a lot. Like even some tanks. We have not focused on the tanks that much yet. Sorry. There we go. With Count, Delku, and Fat Sacks. Lovely people here. Ooh. Rockets. Blasting our tanky friend. Tank is slowly retreating. That's fine. Just, you never know where they might be. Also, you never know if a precision strikes at this point. And I see a slow little move here while that tank is slowly retreating backwards, getting into safety. I see again too many rats on the ruins. The ruin is filled with rats. Chimera only limiting their defense to so many people. Very big gamble here on the Chimera side. Then again, I think they're mostly just trying to flank around the area, get some stuff around it. Yeah. Candle into customs. Oh, sweet people of 30 minutes ago. Oh, PTE is free soldier. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened here in the last 30 minutes. But you will believe it in a moment. Rocket attack against that little squad of DC boys here on the side. And panic killing Nvidia. Wow, little lag there. Finey Heiny. Pop. Headshots. Lovely. But what you can say about this match is it's a surprisingly good match. I mean, well, like surprisingly. What do you mean? It's clearly about to be. No. I mean, as in the Chimera is having some troubles. Chimera is gambling so much. Oh, it could have been an amazing moment. Chimera is gambling so much with the defense here. I mean, they're trying to clear out the wider sector, like all of this around it. But they're not clearing out here the inner area where they keep on spawning here. If we at least had some artillery blasting this area, that would be fair. But since the artillery is not blasting it and people are not going there, it means that at the moment, it seems like Chimera has no idea that the rats are spawning in this area here. And that is a big old spawn wave. That's a big old spawn wave on the ruins right now. That is a big old ruin spawn wave. Gets blocked again. But again, rats in the houses. Now you need to actually take the extra time to kill all the rats in the houses. And artillery. Can I just make one honorary mention? I have to say, the Chimera artillery is amazing. Always hitting only a single guy, even with everybody around them. They only kill a certain guy. Only always a DC guy. I've not seen a single TK, even when they... if both were close to each other. Bam! Again. Okay, that's the first TK we see. Okay. But again, DC starting to capture the point. That blast was painful. Gets defended again. And Chimera is handling as well. I called it a gamble before. But they know what they're doing. That sounds heavy, but not too heavy. But I think that garrison is about to get blasted, isn't it? Oh! Yeah, that was against that tank. Well, at least the area it would have been just a moment ago. I was unsure what they were blasting. Tank push. Tank push coming in the north of the ruins. Little Ninja Pulver needs to defend himself here. And he should be able to. It's Ninja after all. Should take down both, if I know Ninja. Oh, he gets blasted by a tank. That could also happen. They're not checking the house. They're not checking the house. They're not checking the house. And that cheesy boy is alive. They have not checked the house, and the cheese man is alive. Look at these cheesy boys. Oh god. And they now have somebody from DC here potentially marking everything for them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sometimes it's good to know to shoot. Sometimes it's amazing. Speaking of sometimes amazing, DC is still on that hard point everywhere. There's rats everywhere. The point is still in the hands. Not even move. Now it's time to move. Okay. Now they seem making a bit of a thing here, but then again, if Mr. Hidden can make it inside the hard point, no, they can't. No. That explosion looked like a lux. Is there a lux here? Bang. There surely is a lux. That could be a painful now. Who is that tank? Hydron and Rhaegar. There we go. That could be a painful thing because that tank is gonna blast the front line heavily. And yeah, they do move a bit. There we go. Hydron and Rhaegar make their way forward. Lovely long range shots there. Yeah, that's gonna basically slow them down completely. They cannot move any further. That's locking down the road mostly. And he sees defending the tank north and southwise from the east. Not so much. Reibe doing the dance. And he knows how to dance, little Reibe. Now he forgot. He's dead. But at the moment it looks is getting defended north and south. Only north at this point. Cheeky little rocket there against the tank. Hidden. Ah, cannot make it. But we have a looks on the hard point itself. That is gonna help them a lot. That tank is gonna blast the front here heavily. That being said, maybe we get a bit of a push here from the back. No, DC is putting out over the hard point. The Chimera needs to get their stuff going again. They have a bit of a spawn with, but now their front push is not gonna work. They would need to get something like this going here in the south. They basically need to adapt, right? They need to adapt. They need to adapt here. They need to adapt and not just charge into the tank fire, because else they will lose this again. That looks is amazing right now because of the fire speed, not because of the splashing zone. Made it into the house. And Chimera wave coming in. Gets blasted by artillery though. Ay, 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 they lost like 4 people. That is not healthy. Grenade, lovely. Ah, just a nice little grenade there. Ah, lovely. And the rats have been squished by brooms. Chimera is again defending their point, but it has been a painful, painful, constant fight over ruins. Ruins has been such a dominant point here. I will actually show you a little glimpse in the sky first. Let me go up to the highest point. How is it going with this situation right now? I mean, look at this. We only have so few people here on the actual attack at this point. Is Cannon Crossing getting defended in the north at all? What 1 MG? That's the defense of the north. And 1 engineer up there. 1 little engineer on... I don't know what these are. Barracks? Factory building. There we go. Birds. But that's all in the north. That's all that's in the north. But the whole push in the north have been abandoned. Now it's just... yeah, let's ignore the north. And again, Ruins is getting taken, but also defended. I hear something heavy. And it's not your mama. What is it? Is that le bombing le run? Le boom, le boom, le boom, le boom, le boom. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, it didn't... I mean, it killed 2 people. That's nice, that's nice. And I assume that would be a Lux that died there. Would I be right in that assumption? That looks like a Luxy wreck. The Lynx has been destroyed. That's what Lux means in English. It's a Lynx. And now both have to face... oh my god, look at the front there. They have to face 5,000 soldiers. Amazing. And you see again, starting to capture the point here, but then again, look at the amount of people. Because they have not squished the rats, DC is still alive on Ruins. And there's not even a single bit. I mean, there's some blue up there. There's a bit of a spawn with there. They will die on the main road again. But that's the problem because they all come from one direction. Ah, and that's getting blasted as well. This might be the loss unless Chimera can pop out some people again quickly. Southern push would also get... they can't push south because they're getting slowed down. DC has now spread to the south as well, which means the south push is not going to work. We need north people here to come in, else this is going to fall. If they don't get the north people in or the east people, this is going to fall. The south is going to take too long. We have nothing in the west right now. Chimera might lose Ruins here. They might lose the point. Bombing run, I don't think it's going to help. They're too much in the houses. What? Long range bombing run, okay. 1 guy down. And point taken. 49 minutes left. Bombing run. Okay. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Let me just... Blackton is the last point. Do we have anybody on Blackton? Sorry. No. I saw a little dot there, but it's a recon team. No, Blackton at the moment is completely... Blackton at the moment is not touched yet. Nobody there. They already spawned in just in case. And I think this should be a kicker. This should be a reminder for Chimera that they can't just stomp their way through. They need to take DC serious. And I know that they are taking DC serious. But that gamble over ruins that we have seen for the last time, it might not work the most time, but it was a dangerous gamble for a long time. Just on the last third, on the half point, defending it. That was dangerous. Without artillery, without the little local teams pushing in, they would have lost this point like 20 minutes ago. Chimera starting to recapture somehow. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think they have the power for that. This is just gonna go into the hard point here and defend, right? People are spawning in. Have they set up a garrison yet? Have they set up le garrison? I hear Pogo Pogo. That's an OP though. And so you can say what you want, but the artillery on this match is lovely. The artillery guys from Chimera are amazing. Shout out to these guys. Oh, I'm alone in my squad. Just realized I'm alone in my squad. That's amazing. That means I can ping at this point. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna ping. Don't worry, just in case. Just in case. I mean, Goose is there. Godfrey is there. They were there. I want to see a bit of a push. No, that's just in the far north. Yeah, now DC is actually hammering down on the area here. They're now starting to clear it out completely. Artillery is still hammering them, and the artillery is quite... I mean, it's ruins. I would assume that on the ruins you don't get the most artillery hits. Just because then people are going to be in houses and things and hiding. But no, that artillery has done very amazingly so far. And artillery has done very amazingly so far. However, DC is now pouring out all over Chimera here. Chimera creature is having some trouble here with getting the stuff together here on the sides. My hope is now that we get a bit of a glimpse in the north. Maybe the north is looking good. North is kinda... they're mostly focusing on defending this little forward point here, the factory area. I mean, they're making their way here to the graveyard area, which could help. It's such a long way to go. I mean, it's not a nice way to go. It's ruins. It's so far away from the front line. I mean, the garrison situation down here could help. Maybe set something up in the north as well. Actually, no, it's not gonna work. Because they're so... And they did not clear out the factory. They're still coming from the factory heavily. And again, Chimera not able to stomp out the red holes. Not filling up any red holes, and the rats keep on spawning everywhere. Rats... I don't know about how to phrase it, but it's not map control, it's just having little spots to spawn and then just pouring out from there. It's literally rats on a ship, you just have them pour out everywhere suddenly. And I would like to see, but let's go for the AT, sorry, the artillery. Sitting me up there, yeah. Little Obi has come back to defending artillery, okay. Anything special up here? A little puma that got killed. Okay. Are they upgrading it? Huh. Okay. Sure. Sure. While they are doing that, let's also go on the other side. Broop. Gonna have a nice little from left to right zoom there. Still ruins so red, so unbelievably red. I hope that we have a bit of a comeback here. I like how everything's getting rendered below me. That's always fun. There we go. And on the other side we have the DC artillery. Still similar to what we have seen before. There's your boy Cortex. There's a little Quicknicks, and there's a little Sassy Bokanda. And at the moment, nothing is harassing these boys in any of their ways. I mean, there's a bit of a thing going here with the recon team, but yeah. Supply drop. Supply drop at Canal Crossings? Okay. That shows me one thing. Chimera is not yet, with motivation, they're not low. They're already planning to come back and then make a pushback on the point itself. They are preparing for something. Ooh, okay. Chimera not out yet. Chimera already going for the next plans. Question is, can they stay alive long enough to make those plans? Because right now they are losing ground everywhere. The inner city of ruins in the surrounding area is nearly completely gone. Godrex and Maximus are trying to go in the city again. Wide open area. They don't know where they are. They don't know who they killed. They know they killed somebody. And they're making their way. Okay. And artillery's already starting to blast the area here where they're coming. Oh boy. I want to wait for one more shot from artillery, but I guess that was only one warning shot, maybe? Maybe? Oh well, oh well, oh well. And what I can notice is little wing there. It's just, again, so many rats everywhere. Bap. It's not like a front line. It's like little skirmish, little rat groups, little king rats. Rat kings, is that the phrase? I think rat kings. There's some old, well, creature. I don't know what was it the rat king? I think the rat king was when multiple rats entangled their tails together and they just poured out somewhere. I think it was called a rat king. Yeah, there's a name for that. And Mazapski, big and naughty boy, blasting people here. Ninja Bulba pushing on. But is there anything here they have to? No, nothing here. Okay. And still the factory lies in the hands of DC. It's not gonna change anytime soon. They now have also a tank there, as you can see. A nice little panther. Ernest, Curdy, and Henry. Winston again taking down people on the sides here. Jesus. And Winston getting splashed, and it's just a mess of artillery everywhere. And again, still my favorite artillery for the evening is gonna be, I have to say, Chimera, because they had some amazing precision shots with the artillery. Yes, we have seen one TK, but you know, they had some really good artillery so far. Then again, when it comes to infantry and just being able to navigate the battlefield and just overall map, I don't want to call it map control, I don't know what would be the phrase for, but let's call it map control for them, because map control DC has won this by a mile. Just from being able to blast people and just to be able to come out from everywhere, from all directions in seconds. Amazing way from DC, while Chimera is really good on the precision strikes. And that OP is gone through the hedges. And if Heavenly dies, then that little forward point is also that's gone. That's gone. And that's the OP. Dead. The squad leader dead. Only Mister is alive and he's a support. Panic and Milk are also here. And Milk down. If Panic stays alive, he could at least maybe place a satchel or could shoot the tank. Well, actually not killing anybody who could be helpful here because he's on his own. Oh no! Wait a second, kill the tank instead. There's a tanky there. Oh, he's defending the OP. Fair enough, the OP is still alive. Should get taken down by Alpha now in a moment, and the OP is gone. Turns around and gives away his position by moving. Ah, boy, oh boy. And that point of Black Dot is getting closer and closer at the moment. It's getting closer and closer and closer, and DC is pouring out from every orifice? No, that's the wrong words. But look, let me just go for a little south-north push. Let me just go south-north. That's north, yeah. Just a quick glimpse on the front line here. DC, for some little rock zone there. Tank from DC. DC squad pushing through. DC army pushing through. Getting onto Black Dot at the moment. I'm going further. Look at that. Billy and Drivy here camping a bit. Fair enough. Yeah, there recons. And then we have the non-rendered. Look at how. Oh god. Ugh. Yeah, never look outside the areas of Karantor. Never look outside. Oh god. But that could be the final push. That could be the final moment here. Pushes here on the other hand on ruins, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Always show my squad again. That's lovely. Sirius against Heavenly, and Sirius taking them down. Yeah, you can't say that to anybody because everybody is dead. And tank coming. Okay, that could be amazing. Sirius versus tank. Sirius loses. Okay. And come on, one little shot. Steven also getting blasted there on the side. That tank could slow him down if he gets pings, if he gets noticed where enemies are. There's also enemies right ahead of him. And we might see the death of that tank here. Yeah. There we go. Phoenix, Mono, and X-Boss. There we go. And that was how quickly that tank was gone. Tank was a bit too brave. The current meta says you can only roll a bit forward, diagonally. No. Go a bit sideways, shoot and roll back. Shoot, roll back. Well, not shoot, roll back, but as soon as you can basically roll a bit back and you're safe again. And that didn't happen. And now I'm seeing one thing. I see Paramax and others pushing in. Sorry, and Sirius clearing out the front here. And they're smelling and feeling that sweet, sweet hard point right now. They're smelling the hard point. They're going for the hard point. Sorry, I can't see Sorry because of a leaf. How ironic. And Sorry, we're clearing out multiple units here. Making his way on the hard point. Only Sorry alive. But he's having a lot of friends come over. Spawn wave comes. Tanks also come. Okay, okay. Nothing is over yet. Well, that tank might have trouble in a moment. Nice little shot there. If that tank stays kind, it should not get shot by the side, but it also can basically waste all front line. That tank could basically wipe the whole attack from DC here. However, it's retreating. I mean, I understand because there might be a danger there. Fair enough. But at least the MG is keeping the vision up here on the front. Because people are about to cross that more and more and more. And again, another bombing run. Pulling through. Ah, look at the sprite graphics. Did that take down a garrison or anything? That took the... My god, zoom. Yeah, that could have taken down something. Wow! The anti-recon sniper attempt. What the? Okay, if that hit, I would have. I mean, of course, it was a random shot, probably, but still, I would have been amazed as just sniping the recon. That would have been amazing. Imagine you have a recon. Sniping the recon with rockets. Panther's going south. Panther's gonna wreak havoc throughout. I would assume the middle area and then the north. It's gonna happen in a moment. DC is trying to get in the point, but is having troubles. That tank is it smoking? Tank is slightly smoking. Lovely there on the side. Mugshot needs to clear him out. And can't hear him. A dead Panther 4 here. Panzer 4, sorry. Oh my, you have to be. Come on, Mugshot, you should be able to see him now from the angle alone. There we go, shot in the legs. That could have been embarrassing, but it was alright, it was alright. And so that tank is going to get defended. I was going to say I would like to have another... Oh, it's destroyed, never mind. I would like to see another repair station here, just to get that repair maxed up. DC again pouring in. I don't see any... there it is. What is it? I don't see any Panther help here. But the Panther is making his way here onto the hard point. Got shot below. Huh. The rocket went below the Panther. Shouldn't that do the extra damage, kinda? Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Speaking of fun little things, DC is again pouring in heavily. No, a bombing run would help here a lot because it's the open, it's quite accessible, north to south. Ah, no, that's a straight run, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Was a thingy. Was position strike in a horrible spot and not updated at all. What? Was that weird? Anyways. And tank that's destroyed by another tank by the lovely crew of these guys. Kalunashi, Daniel Q, and Fatsax. Fatsax. There we go. Glorious moment in the seasonal here again. I like a good tank kill. A tank kill is always fun. Speaking of fun things, is Sirius gonna get killed by the tank? Or is that tank already gone? Where's the tank gone? Ah, there it is. Tank has abandoned the front and is getting... oh no. I should have vision on him. Should have vision, however, there we go. Come on, you can see the guy. There we go. And now the crewman is dead. They know that people are coming from behind. They need to now move. They need to move here heavily. No backup for the tank. The tank... ah, there we go. Backup is coming by 2 engineers. Okay. The weaponry might not be able to help here. Who is shooting them? Just from the angle. Who is that? Was it these boys? I guess. I thought from the angle they couldn't do that. Huh. How did they... what? How did you... what? Ah, maybe that was just somebody on the side. Fair enough, there's so many people. So for me, that was well. Okay, smoke repairs, sure or not. No, they're actually not going for smoke repairs, they're going for... I mean, I would have used that time to repair the... ah, maybe it's already repaired, never mind. And you see again pushing the point, you see on the point again. Still Chimera not able to... okay, that one had style, that's very cool. That one had style. But not able to take down the DC push here. Sadly just keeps on blasting the go-through way. And gets killed by Wing. But still fun. Chimera holding the point, but Chimera is still getting pummeled heavily in this match. They are having some cool key moments. But so far it has been mostly a DC match, just constantly pouring in more and more and more and more and more. Satchel also there. That house is gone as well. It means that DC is now completely on the point. Some brave people are trying to get something going here, clearing out from behind, south as well, but they have nothing. They have that one garrison there, and then a handful of OPs. They're trying to push rules a bit. I mean, there's 2 guys. Otherwise, it's just the thing. It's fine. They're not gonna commit to that. DC's not gonna commit to the defense here. They don't need to. They can't just have one guy there and it's gonna already block it. Yeah, see, it's already getting blocked. Both points are getting blocked. No, Chimera is still huh. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a really bad precision strike. But we are having the halfway point of taking the last point. Giant spawn wave. Giant spawn wave gets partially mowed down. I'm gonna actually go in here a bit. But there's so many people that it's hard to actually make out who to film right now. Holy moly. As if the giant spawn wave still not really holding it, slightly defending. No, Still losing it. It's hard to make out, but they're still losing it. Doing a cap race, but I don't think the cap race on the second is gonna work out. They have only... Yeah, it's not even people on... It's just one guy on the hard point. That's it. Contested again. Still, if that spawn here dies, then they're gone. If Chimera lose, if one grenade hits this area, then they're gone. Oh no, Soul Raver. Oh no. Okay, you can say what you want, but play of the game is Soul Raver with the satchel on the tank and knifing somebody in front of the tank. The level of chutzpah there, just really... Not even killing the guy, just going for the melee knife in front of an enemy tank. Now that is amazing. Ah. Spawning in, big spawn wave, giant spawn wave, but they're not making it really far. And now that spawn might be their grave. They're still losing the point because they're still not on the actual hard point. It's only so close, but now... Oh god, can they? Yeah, they can climb, okay. They can climb, but it's slowing them down! Another satchel blasts them, and the whole spawn wave got killed. This might be the end for our friends from Chimera here. This is the end. There's nowhere they're coming back from this. Lost the garrison there, lost the OP, lost air. Now the garrison's actually alive. What? Not enough though. They have not enough. It's still going down. They would need to throw everything in, but that's it. That's the end. Holy moly, what a match. I'm going through the list for a short moment just because you can have some fun with it. There we go. Holy moly, moly, moly. You can't stop the VOD later to see what it was, but that was the match. Holy moly. Give it to Milk. I have seen Milk. I did some nice stuff today. Holy moly. There we go. Ah, what a match. What a match. Was it one-sided? Not completely, but DC clearly had the dominant hand here tonight.